Willkommen zurück bei Game of Thrones. Ja, wir sind weit vorangeschritten. Escher versucht jetzt mit Beskar und seinem Onkel auf dem Weg nach Meereen zu kommen, um dort eine Armee anzuheuern. Und Mira hat einen Deal mit Lord Tyrion abgeschlossen, indem wir das Ironwood, das Eisenholz quasi, nur über unsere Familie verkauft wird. Das wird Lord White gar nicht schmecken und jetzt gehen wir weiter in der Story. Viel Spaß. Und wieder in King's Landing. Okay. Das schaut nicht gut aus. Die Tür ist offen zu unserem Zimmer. Man muss mal ganz leise machen. Es braucht eine Vase und Zettel auf dem Bett. Scheint wohl keiner mehr drin zu sein. Also öffnen wir sie einfach ganz normal. Auf jeden Fall scheinen sie was gesucht zu haben. Ob sie was mitgehen lassen haben?
Everything's still here.
Okay, gestohlen wurde schon mal nichts. Wie schaut's denn auf dem Schreibtisch aus?
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Gute Frage, nächste Frage.
Was someone going through my books? Why would someone do this?
Also auf jeden Fall wurde hier ordentlich verwüstet. Schleifspuren. Hier wurde hier jemand rausgeschafft. Vielleicht unser kleiner Freund. Mit dem Dreck im Gesicht. Mal schauen, was in der Nachricht steht.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Wenn das mal keine Falle ist. Aber das werden wir wohl später erst herausfinden. Zurück.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir,
I'll make sure she knows.
it cannot hurt. Most ladies her age.
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Okay.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Oh mein Gott, ich bin ein bisschen nervös. Ich hoffe, wir kriegen das hin.
Roderick?
Tja.
You look...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humour.
No, just 2 limbs and half a face.
Ja,
Please.
Er ist auf jeden Fall gewieft.
So, here we are.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide-and-seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me?
Ja.
She and I have never corresponded.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me?
Nein.
Of course not, Elena. You're free to choose.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderick. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Brian belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're threatening them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. And we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on.
Das wird nicht
Get on your
passieren.
knees.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Mieses Arschloch.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think?
I couldn't kiss his ring in front of Elena.
She would have understood.
Das war eine harte Entscheidung.
My lord, are you well? Seven fucking hells.
7 fucking hells. Dafür wird er auf jeden Fall noch büßen. Ja, und das war's dann auch schon wieder für diese Folge. Ziemlich harte Entscheidung, die wir treffen mussten, aber ja, ich glaube, es war die richtige Entscheidung, Stärke zu zeigen und sich nicht zu beugen. Wenn ihr es anders seht, dann lasst es mich einfach in den Kommentaren wissen. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall wieder, wenn es wieder heißt Game of Thrones.